Picture it. A lake resort, retreat center, house of prayer, and institution of higher learning. Is this heaven, you may ask? No, it's St. John's University. My first experience of the School of Theology Seminary was a visit more out of curiosity than anything. I had heard many positive things from colleagues and friends about St. John's, particularly due to its strong liturgy program and my background as a liturgical musician. So I thought, why not check it out? Little did I know that after being on campus for a mere few hours, I would be sold on applying to the master's program in theology. From the first moment I walked in Emmaus Hall, I was home. People were friendly and went out of their way to greet me. The class I attended was taught by an engaging and brilliant young woman, so much so I actually started taking notes in her class. That's true. And the students were equally invested in the discussion. Students, faculty, staff, monks, religious sisters attended midday prayer as a community. Together, all ages gathered. Those recently graduated from college, young professionals returning to school after working several years in ministerial or other settings, parents with adult children feeling called to a career change or deeper theological studies. Even those near retirement age were present. They came from all corners of the globe: India, China, South Korea, the Caribbean, from all corners of the United States, New York, California, Montana, Pittsburgh, Texas, and everywhere in between. They came from many religious denominations: Roman Catholic, Lutheran, Assemblies of God, Episcopalian, and United Church of Christ. Here, the body of Christ gathered, breaking bread and sharing stories. Christ was truly among us. Following prayer, a meal was cooked by everyone, by students. There was laughter, there was joy, and without question, a closely knit community. People took a sincere interest in learning more about me and what brought me to St. John's that day. My only mistake was confessing that my undergraduate degree was obtained from the University of St. Thomas. Yes, I was a Tommy in disguise. Luckily, people were still very nice to me. A few jokes, but otherwise, nice to me. But wait, there's more. The St. John's Bible, liturgical press, people I had idolized were on the faculty whose publications I had read. Who knew that rural Minnesota had such a hidden gem? Maybe this was a slice of heaven. In sharing my own personal story, I have already named the Benedictine values that are being lived out every day at St. John's: hospitality, community living, awareness of God, respect for persons, listening, and more. The education I'm receiving at St. John's is more than an intellectual endeavor. It is a transformative education, one that shapes and integrates the mind, body, and spirit, and one that prepares students for further academic studies and life in real ministry. The students who leave the School of Theology are changing the world, literally, as they return to all corners of the globe to share what they have learned. Go and make disciples of all nations, Jesus tells us in the scriptures. Without question, St. John's is accomplishing this task. The support each one of you has given to the university is truly monumental. Without you, St. John's could not do the wonderful work that it does. And as you know, with student debt skyrocketing every year, myriads of students would not be able to attend this university without your generous support. I can tell you that without the help of the scholarship I received, I would not be standing before you today. In the coming months, I will be graduating and beginning a position, as was mentioned, as the Director of Liturgy and Music at Xavier University in Cincinnati, Ohio. There, I will empower students to live the gospel and change the world, just as St. John's has empowered me. On behalf of myself and the students in the School of Theology Seminary, I want to express our sincerest gratitude for all that you do for this university. Words cannot express how eternally grateful we are. I conclude with a song that I have sung many times in worship that I believe speaks to what St. John's embodies and achieves through its education. We are learners, we are teachers, we are pilgrims on the way. We are seekers, we are givers, we are vessels made of clay. By our gentle, loving actions, we would show that Christ is light. In a humble, listening spirit, we would live to God's delight. Thank you, and may the risen Christ bless you each and every day in all that you do.